In this video, we're going to check out all the brand new foods here at Disneyland for this Halloween season. It is September 1st, so it is the launch of the official Halloween season here at the Disneyland Resort. So I'm going to go to both Disneyland and Disney California Adventure and show you some of the sweet and savory foods available here this year. Come with us. So the Halloween season actually runs officially from September 1st to November 9th here at Disneyland, and many of these foods are available for most of that time. There were some foods that were rolled out earlier this week, and there's actually some that are going to be rolled out later next week. Some of them aren't going to be available until October 1st. So just keep an eye out. They did publish a foodie guide for this Halloween time at Disneyland on the Disney Parks blog. I almost forgot. At Disneyland, they have this little nook next to Rancho del Zocalo, and they have a little like area for Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. It's like this is being celebrated from September 1st to November 2nd here, and at Disney California Adventure they have Plaza La Familia, so we can go check that out later. But right now, I think Coco is here taking pictures. Haunted Mansion just opened. They were closed this morning when I got here at opening, but it looks like they just opened, so I like ran over here. I was gonna walk this way to actually ask if they had like an ETA on when they would open, but today is the very first day, so if I could get it on this line within 30 minutes, that's like amazing. Okay, now the line's at 60 minutes. First item of the day, we have some churros. These are the Trick or Treat Sweets churros, and they're covered with shortbread cookie, sugar on the outside, and covered with caramel and chocolate sauces, and then it's drizzled or like sprinkled with Twix candy pieces. Are you a right Twix or a left Twix? Comment down below. I'm gonna try, and ironically there's like, it comes in like a set of two, so you can really get a right churro and a left churro. I'm gonna take this one. Ooh, it's dripping. Hopefully you can see it. It is super loaded. So it's a little sweet for my personal taste, but if you're a fan of chocolate, caramel, Twix, this is really good. It is so sweet, but it's so tasty. Not bad to start the day. Now I'm gonna have a crazy sugar rush. I'm gonna finish this up. And then I have a mobile order for Jolly Holiday Bakery right now. So I'm gonna go get more sweets, because apparently something I noticed is that there's definitely more sweets for the Halloween foods than savory foods, which kind of makes sense because the entire idea of the holiday celebration is like going trick-or-treating for a lot of candy. So just know and be ready to eat all the sugars. Alright, I found a spot here at Jolly Holiday and I am finally gonna try the most Instagrammable food probably of this holiday season, and that is the poison apple macaron. It is an apple like macaron with salted caramel and then like an apple compote. I'm wondering if this like green cream is kind of like a salted caramel cream, and then there's actually like sugar crystals around it. Definitely the most Instagrammable thing. It's already kind of melting because I was like taking so much time trying to take pictures. It's very, very sweet as I expected. But once you get to the center, there's like a good amount of like apple in there. Like, it almost reminds me of like apple pie filling. It's really tasty. Yeah, it definitely tastes like an apple pie type of filling. It's a compote, but it's really, really good. And then I also got, so this is also really cute and kind of Instagrammable, the pumpkin chai cream puff. And it is a pumpkin chai mousse with a white, and there's white chocolate crunchy pearls. It's inside this like pumpkin shaped cream puff. Oh, I got some green on there. Here we go. Pretty side. And I like how they opened it up to fill it up with the mousse and put the lid back on kind of so it looks like a little pumpkin. It is so festive and cute. And I love chai, so hopefully this tastes good. It's definitely more not as sweet as the macaron. This is actually much more my flavor profile. I'll say the choux pastry is whatever. It's not that great, but the mousse is really tasty. Like, you really get a lot of the chai flavor. And no, it's not chai tea because chai means tea. So when you say chai tea, you're saying tea tea. This is really, really, like the cream is, like the mousse is really, really good. So I would, if you like chai flavor, this is a really tasty cream puff. I think I prefer the taste of this, but definitely for the gram, you gotta get the poison apple macaron. I'm also gonna try to finish this up and then head over and get a savory item. So our first savory item of the day is actually from Refreshment Corner. This is like the hot dog type place, like with like little like theme park snacks. And I'm actually just enjoying people watching sitting here. I was able to snag a seat like right next to Main Street, and so it's nice kind of just people watching. But I also have food. So this one is their spicy chili dog. Again, they didn't have a lot of savory items this year on their menu, so I was like narrowing down some items. There was like a burger and stuff, but I chose to go with this one for now. It is a premium hot dog with spicy chili, and then it has nacho cheese sauce, and then it comes with a spicy brown mustard, and then there's spicy corn chips, which are like hot Fritos, and then there's like a fried serrano peppers. I don't know how hot that's gonna be, but I'm excited. I do have a moderate spice tolerance, so I'm not too afraid of this, but also it's a theme park, so how spicy can it really be? But it's gonna be a messy one. I have napkins already. You can see the little like serrano pepper, fried serrano right here. And nope, very mild. Oh, there's a kick. It's actually really good. It's gonna be really messy. Well, I don't know if that happened in the mountain or not. I'm actually not sure how spicy it is because the serrano really kicked my mouth just now. I'm gonna let that cool off a little bit and then try another bite. I feel like a good chili dog. This is a really good option. A little bit spicy. I like the texture from the corn chips. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of nacho cheese on my hot dogs, but there's so many other flavors here that it's not too nacho cheesy. I don't really get much of the spicy brown mustard, even though I could see it spread on the toasted bun. The flavor is not that strong, and I love mustard, but I do understand that it's like a chili dog, so you're gonna get more primarily chili flavors. Really, really good, actually. I regret not getting a soda, but I do have water, so. So I think it's a good idea to, if you like heat, eat the Serrano first, so that kind of not overwhelms, but like floods your mouth with like spiciness. Not that it's that hot, but like spiciness, so that the rest of the chili dog also continues to taste spicy, because otherwise, now that the Serrano's cooled off a little bit, I can really tell that the chili dog itself is not that spicy. So that's my recommendation on how to eat this. I'm going to wrap up here at Disneyland, and then I'm going to head over to Disney California Adventure, where I'm going to grab a few more items to show you, and I'm so excited. I'm just honestly really enjoying people watching here, so it might be a minute. We are here at Smoke Jumper's Grill in Disney California Adventure. This is our first stop. I did get like a savory item and a drink. The drink is not brand new. They've had this before. This is the Oogie Boogie apple lemonade. It is a apple flavored midnight lemonade with some popping boba and some syrup to make it look super spooky. I love it. It's so festive, and it's, you know, with the Oogie Boogie Bash taking place in Disney California Adventure, I feel like they really lean into the Oogie Boogie stuff. So I had to try it. I actually didn't try it in previous years. And then for my savory item, I got the Ghastly double cheeseburger. So it is a double beef and soy chorizo burger. And there's like some pico de gallo, and there's like a pepper on top. It has like a ghost pepper black bean spread. And there's avocado crema, cabbage, and then it's normally served with crinkle cut fries, but I'm not usually a huge fan of them, so I actually upgraded to onion rings for just $1. Let's try this burger. It looks super messy. We'll see how this tastes. Like, you could see the black bean on the bottom, and then there's like the patties. I think the double patties are like a beef and soy chorizo blend. The black beans are really good. As someone who likes black beans, it's really tasty. You do get a definite like kick from it. I wouldn't say ghost pepper level, but you definitely get a kick from it. You get a slight acidity from the pico de gallo, and I like the creaminess from the crema. Overall, it's a really tasty burger. And then like because it's like a beef and soy chorizo burger, the patties are definitely more flavorful. It does taste kind of like chorizo made into a patty. It's kind of like a fusion burger, and I really like it. I like this, I think, better than the hot dog at the refreshment corner. But yeah, these are really, really good. I will point out that when I looked at the new the Halloween foods for this year, Disney California Adventure actually had a limited amount of new items. A lot of them are repeat items, which is very understandable since they also just opened officially San Francisco Square today. Official opening is September 1st. And so they have a bunch of new foods that were developed for that side of the park. So it's very, very understandable that they didn't develop a lot of new Halloween foods for this side of the park. And I will come back and cover the other remaining foods at San Francisco Square at some point, but I'll post that as a separate video, so make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss this. Onion rings are pretty good. It's like, the batter's crispy, and these are like large slices of onion, and I actually really appreciate that as an onion fan. All right. Again, this is not a new item, but I just really wanted to try it. So, give it a try. It tastes like very green apple-y, but also very lemonade. Like almost like a green apple Jolly Rancher was dissolved into a lemonade. Very sweet. Popping Boy was always fun. Again, very sweet, but it's still refreshing. I think kids might really enjoy this. They might be bouncing off the wall, but they'll enjoy it. All right, we're almost done here at Smoke Jumper Grill. If you want a little life hack for going to Disneyland solo, but wanting to order like a lot of food like I did today, bring to-go cups and boxes. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Of course, you could just pick just a couple items and stick to it. But I had to get all the variety for all of you guys. I'm gonna head over and get one more dessert, and it's gonna be a Oogie Boogie themed dessert, so I'm excited to try it. I know we already got a churro, but our last item here is also a churro. Again, DCA, Disney California Adventure, has their Oogie Boogie Bash a few times every year. They close the park early basically, and then you come here at night. It's a specially ticketed event. You get special meet and greets, special photo ops, shorter ride lines if that's what you're into, and then special menu items. But because of Oogie Boogie Bash taking over the park and all that, they have a lot of stuff even during the day for you. And so one of the items they had this year, it's a new item, is their Oogie Boogie churros. And so this is a cookie crusted churro, and then it's like, so it's covered in like a cookie dust, and then it is and then like probably like Oreo dust, and then it has like green icing and then gummy worms. So it looks creepy crawly and delicious. Ooh. Honestly, what I wanted was the Ursula shake at Schmoozies, but Schmoozies is closed until September 8th, so they're reopening at that point, so I'll have to come back at that point. The Ursula shake is going to be like some like coconut taro shake, which sounds amazing, and it has this like cotton candy like topper on it, so it looks like Ursula's hair. And then they're also going to have like a Mickey Mummy shake, so it's going to have like the cookie Oreo Mickey ears. And so that with like, you know, a really tasty shake too. So Schmoozies always has really cool specialty items. So definitely want to check that out later. But let's try this in lieu of Schmoozies. Here we go. The texture is it's so covered in the cookie dust that the texture feels weird. Like, when you take a bite, almost like you're taking a bite into dirt, which I guess is the point. And then, you know, cute little gummy worms, which are like on theme. This is actually my favorite color. The red and yellow one is like my favorite gummy worm for sure. But if I had to pick between the two churros, I'm not a huge chocolate person, but I would still pick the Trick or Treats one. It tastes like a Twix, and you can't really go wrong with that. This one just looks cooler for the camera with the vivid green icing. I did notice that since today is the first day, some of the employees were getting like trained on how to make the different items too. So, but yeah, everything was really good. I'm kind of disappointed that they don't have the Oogie Boogie donut here inside the parks, but you can get it even if you don't go in the park because at the Grand Californian Hotel, there's this like Oogie Boogie shaped donut. I'm not going to be able to get it today, but it's just so cute. And you don't have to be a guest at the parks to get it. You can just like go inside the hotel and get it. Yeah, definitely prefer the other churros. I think, I'm trying to think of what my favorite item is. Surprisingly, I think my favorite item is that cream puff that I got earlier in the morning. It wasn't too sweet. Like I said before, there's not that many savory items that were new this year. A lot of them were repeats. And then at Disney California Adventure in general, there's not a lot of new items. There's a lot of repeats. But that doesn't mean like you shouldn't get the repeat items because some of those were really good and that's why they brought them back. They have like the spicy chicken tenders and the cozy cone and other fan favorite like mac and cheese in the cone items and stuff. So definitely worth checking out even if they're not new. That's a wrap on this video. I hope you enjoyed all of the spooky treats here at the park. I can't actually wait to come back and try some of the other items that I haven't been able to try, like the items of Scroozies. Again, my favorite item was probably that like cream puff. It was just like subtle sweetness. I would order that like not at like a theme park either. And so I always love the decor, the food, and all that here at Disneyland. And you know, like I love that all the kids come here dressed up during this season, more so than the other times of the season. So it is like one of the most fun times of the year to come here to the park. So we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next videos. And we'll see you on our next adventure. Bye!